Good evening. My name is Kenny Owens, and I'm here to share a story. Well, first off, I'm a non-traditional senior. I returned to the school 2014 to 2015 and hopefully finish my degree. My previous stint here was in 2011 to 2015. And I gotta tell you, it's been challenging coming back to school this semester after being away for so long, almost 9, 10 years. Some of the challenges I face as an adult, you know, normal adult activities, paying bills, going to work, extracurricular stuff you have to pay for, car note, whatnot, health and stuff like that. But it's very, very challenging. And I've been trying to persevere and prosper to through it. But during my first stint here at Cheney, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really focused. I used that as a getaway. More so because it's stuff that happened at home, my family. See, around that time, I graduated high school in 2011. Went to University High School, graduated top 10 in my class, had a 3.2 GPA. And it's around that time, around June, July, August, my mom had relapsed into schizophrenia. The second bout of schizophrenia. First one when I was 5 years old. So going into my first semester, I was kicked out of my house. My mom wasn't mentally right, mentally stable. I grew up in West Philadelphia, 42nd Draw Avenue, so people that know, that's a rough neighborhood. And my freshman year, I would go back every weekend just to check on her until I read an eviction note on our apartment door that she was evicted. And me and my grandma was at the time was trying to get in the apartment to get the stuff, but the landlord kept stalling it for whatever reason until we finally got in and we seen that nothing of family emblems, everything was gone. The whole apartment was empty. Baby photos, pictures, awards, my high school diploma, everything. So from my freshman year, my first day at Cheney University, through my junior year, I had difficulty, experiencing like a family environment. My dad was in my life, but not so much in my life. Meaning he's in the city, you could reach him, but he wasn't as involved as much as my stepfather was at that point. So from my sophomore year, my freshman, sophomore, and junior year, my mom was missing in the streets, and we found her eventually in the streets of Camden, New Jersey, or Willingboro, New Jersey, one of the two. But it was in New Jersey, and we found her at a correction facility too. And my brother at the time called me, says good news and bad news. November 23rd, 2013, I'll never forget the date. And I was in LLC, one of my friend's dorms, sitting on the floor. I said, give me the good news. Good news is that we found mom. Bad news, she has lung cancer and she only has 6 months to live. And that hurt and cut me deeply at the time. I sat there, cried on my friend's floor for hours because, like, you get to experience time with your mother again, but then you know the time limited and then it's gut wrenched. So from that point on, going from my junior year to my senior year, well, November 23rd, 2013 to February 2014, I would go to visit her every weekend. Even on my 21st birthday, normally people and kids, college kids, get a chance to go home with their moms, stuff like that, go to the casino or celebrate the 21st birthday legally. My mom's tradition when my brother was younger was when he turned 21 to take him to the casino for. I never got the chance to experience that. My 21st birthday, I sat right beside her on the hospital bed. Then February 12th, 2014 was when I got the call. I was on the way to St. Louis for a hotel restaurant tourism management hospitality major. My apologies for not mentioning in the beginning. I'm also a hospitality major. I was on the road towards St. Louis, and that day fell off. Our planes kept getting delayed. We got on the plane that day, and the plane had gas fumes going through the flames, so it couldn't take off. So we had to get a rental car to go from Philadelphia to St. Louis, a 17-hour drive, because the luggage was already there. So about hour 8, I got the call from my brother that said, "Mom's going." In my mind, I couldn't believe it. And he's crying in my ear, and I'm being like the younger big brother, consoling him, saying everything will be all right. It didn't hit me until I actually saw her body in front of me. So after the funeral, my Professor Peters and Professor Black came to my funeral for my mother, gave flowers. After the funeral, I tried to continue on with school. And then from then on, it got a lot difficult. I felt the pressures, not just by my family being the first graduate, but also by, my peers at school at the time, and like looking at maybe am I really can't really do it. So from 2015 to now, I took a hiatus, a really, 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 really long hiatus for 10 years. And I also like learned a lot and grow as I was going at the time. I had to get a job. I had to get an apartment. I was in a bad situation with my ex-girlfriend. It didn't start out bad at first. It was a good relationship until things didn't work out in neither of our favors. And before my mom had passed away in 2014, I promised her on her last breath that I'll come back to school and get my degree. And she told me, "You don't gotta go back to school and get it if you don't want to, because there was a lot of pressure. Take the time you want to," as I promised. And I told her that she'll be all right. So from 2015 to now, I had jobs working as a chef. I worked with the Philadelphia Eagles part-time. Part of the reason why I'm here today, to get my degree for myself so I can pursue that career goal of being a full-time member of the Philadelphia Eagles. Also other professional endeavors. I also fulfilled my promise I had to my mother in 2014 before she passed away, that baby boy would make it and get a degree. But not leastly, I'm here also to get back to campus in the university, Chain University, the first HBCU. Not only to be like a older figure, but also to try to be inspiration to other staff members that's maybe my age or older, or students that's probably went through the same thing that I went through at that time. That time, even till now, I felt lack of motivation, spouts of depression, constantly thinking, doubting myself that if I could make it or why I'm really doing this. But again, throughout the semester, throughout the years, I had to refine my why, my purpose. And this is one large step in my journey to find my purpose. And hopefully, throughout my trials and tribulations, I can be an inspiration to others, be an inspiration to my family, and continue on this path to continue my education. And I hope this reaches out to anybody else in the world. I pray it does. And throughout all the trials and tribulations in the world, remember, God got you. God got you whatever you're going through. Thank you.